Okay, Shalom. Giving all praises to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, Ba'Shem Mukakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of great millstone and true wealth. Citation out to the Yaki and pushing the truth day in and day out. And peace and safety to the women and children, part of the elect, bound to be delivered. And I'm gonna just get straight to the scriptures. It's Jeremiah chapter 15. I'm gonna start at 1. Then said Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai unto me, though Moses and Samuel stood before me, yet my mind could not be toward this people. Cast them out of my sight and let them go forth. Yeah. So Moses and Samuel were righteous men that led the people. Okay. And the Most High, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, loved Moses and Samuel. So he's saying, even though these two righteous men, which were leaders of the people, stood before me, that my mind cannot be toward this people. Yeah, Yahweh didn't want to think about this people. Cast them out of my sight and let them go forth. Cast them out, cut them off. And it shall come to pass if they say unto thee. So if they come and speak unto Jeremiah and speak unto the modern day Jeremiahs, these are the men pushing the truth. And that shall come to pass if they say unto thee, whither shall we go forth? Then thou shalt tell them, thus say Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. And when they say, whither shall we go forth, that's when all hell breaks loose. And that's when everyone is going to come towards us, looking for answers. And where shall we go forth? Then thou shalt tell them, thus say Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, such as are for death to death, and such as are for the sword to the sword, and such as are for the famine to the famine, and such as are for the captivity to the captivity. So basically, the Lord's saying, look, there's no hedge of protection over you. And basically, the times that we're approaching now, the so-called white man is about to show his horns again. And he's about to run down on all the tribes. Who are the tribes? Blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans. As to death, and such as for the sword to the sword. So basically, it's going to be all-out chaos in the land of America. America's a virgin. There's never really been war on this land, and those things are going to change. America's going to get a cherry popped, and the virgin won't be a virgin no more. There's going to be land. There's going to be war in these lands because it's the central banking families just doing it. The central banking families, look them up. They're set goal. They're done with America now. Their set goal is to get rid of the American dollar. America is not the America it used to be. This is not the golden ages anymore of America. It's not the 20s or the 40s, the roaring 20s. The banking families is ready to do away with this place. But back at it, and such up for the famine, because you gotta understand, living in the inner cities, that's where majority of Jake dwells. Who's Jake? You blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans. Majority of your Israelites dwell in the inner cities, and if they shut the bridges down, the highways down, the roads down, in which food travels in and out, there's going to be no food coming in to the cities, and the supermarket has enough stock to last for about 2 days. So after 2 days of the supermarkets being raided, and then Esau is definitely going to cut the water off, shut down the electricity. It's going to be a famine, and a lot of people going to starve to death. It's going to be horrific, man. Especially for women, man. You women shouldn't be proud. The women that are in this faith and the women that the Lord has chosen to deliver, they're going to be okay in the times of trouble. Okay, the Lord's going to protect them. But you women, man, you guys are going to be in trouble because when you have your period, you're not going to have nothing to cover up the blood. You're not going to be able to cleanse yourself. You women are going to be in trouble, man. You women are going to be so far bad that, men probably won't even have desire to touch you. You know what I mean? Well, they are going to be getting ravaged because that's what the scripture says, But the captivity to the captivity. So what that means, the captivity to the captivity, that represents the concentration camps. For example, look at these schools. Look at these elementary schools, these high schools. Look at these gymnasiums inside of these schools. Those can be used to store people. Okay. Makeshift concentration camps. Look at the Walmarts. Walmarts are going to be used. Okay. All of these big open stores, all of these supermarkets, they will be used as a makeshift. So it's going to be bad. And inside those concentration camps, Israelites will be getting tortured. Because Esau's going to show his horns. But why is Esau doing this? Because the Lord's going to put the spirit on him to act out these acts. Okay, and now I'm gonna go down to verse 3, and I will appoint over them 4 kinds, saith Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. The sword to slay, the sword, the modern day sword is the gun, and dogs to tear. So there's gonna be, the Lord's gonna put the spirit on animals like pit bulls. And remember, there's always a zoo in every major city. Those animals in the zoo are gonna get loose. Okay, there's gonna be lions that get loose, and there's gonna be the fowls of heaven, and the beasts of the earth to devour and destroy. So there's gonna be no escape. You're gonna have, if you get away from the troops, from the martial laws, you're gonna have, the animals come attack you, man. You're gonna have birds attack you. You're gonna have dogs attack you, lions attack you. And I will cause them to be removed into all kingdoms of the earth, because that's it for there. But yeah, there's gonna be no escaping when all hell breaks loose, man. That's why now is the time to seek the Lord in your youth, your liberty. So forgive me real quick. Now was the time to seek the Lord while we have the opportunity to do shows or whatever your lot may be. If you're part of a camp, go out to the camp with the brothers. If you're just to help, to send tithes, or even if you're just sending out, whatever you can do to help, benefit this truth, man. Like I was thinking early, and I was watching Dragon Ball Z, and I put a adverse parallel to the scriptures, and if you really think about it, not everyone's Goku, okay? And I know that's what everyone wants to be. Everyone wants to be Goku because Goku is the main guy. Not everyone's Vegeta because he's just a badass. Not everyone's Trunks because he gets straight to it. Not